Now, the other thing about that too is, like, if you're at a restaurant and you have good service, it's really helpful to tell the people what they did right in detail. And this is a good thing to know in your life in general. Like, if you go somewhere and people go a bit out of their way to make it go well for you, and you tell them what they did in detail, and you thank them for it, they're so happy you can't believe it. And then they're way more likely to do that again in the future, because there isn't anything. B.F. Skinner figured this out. Skinner could teach an animal to do anything. Skinner taught rats to dance and to climb ladders and to peck on photographs, to guide missiles, and that was pigeons. And
oh wow!
Skinner could teach animals to do anything. Terrifying, and he said you can teach an animal using threat, so that produces anxiety. You can use punishment, like electric shock, minor electric shock. The behaviorists would do that, which isn't as harsh as it sounds, because it's, you know, minor irritant essentially. Or you can use reward. Now, reward is hard to use, because if you're going to teach an animal by using reward, you have to watch them, and then you have to wait till you see them do something that you want them to repeat, and then you have to reward them right there and then. So you have to be very, very attentive to use reward. And so often people don't use reward in their lives because they don't pay enough attention, or maybe they're afraid to actually communicate what they want. But it's unbelievably powerful. And so if you watch your kids, or your wife, your friends, and I don't mean to do this manipulatively because that's stupid, but if they do something that you would like to see repeated, and you notice it, you think, oh, that went real well. You went out of your way, you stepped up, you improved your performance. Even if it's just a minor improvement sort of on the edge, if you identify that, describe it in detail, and call it out, it's so motivating for people, you just can't believe it. You can just call out the best in people constantly by doing that. And you can do it to yourself too, you know. If you've noticed that you've made a little progress forward, instead of bitching at yourself about how you're slightly less useless than you once were, you know, and sort of damn with faint praise, you can notice that you took a step, however small, in the right direction, and, you know, treat yourself with a bit of appreciation and consequence. It's one of the things you teach people if you're a behavioral psychologist, is to teach them how to reward themselves for taking incremental steps towards their desired goal.